With braking, we have to keep in mind several things including balance, pressure, and the type of braking situation we are in. Brake balance refers to how the braking force is split between the front and rear brakes. Adjusting brake balance will depend on your style of braking, for example, if you use trail braking or not. In general, you will want the balance a little bit forward since most of the braking power will come from the front wheels. If you tend to trail brake, which is trailing off the brakes as you enter a corner, and suffer from turn-in understeer, then send the brake balance towards the rear. Likewise, if you turn in and the rear begins to slide, send the brake balance towards the front. If when braking in a straight line, the front wheels lock, causing you to miss your turn-in point, send the brake balance a little rearwards. If the rears lock up, send the balance forwards. Ideally, if the brakes are going to lock up at all, the front and rear brakes should lock together. Over the period of a longer race, you may notice that one set of tyres has worn more than the other. You can reduce this by moving the brake balance towards the least worn tyres as long as it doesn't impact your handling too much. In most cases, you can also adjust brake pressure settings. Pressure adjustments have a lot to do with how far you squeeze the brake on your controller or pedal. If you prefer to squeeze the trigger through the full range and find that your brakes consistently lock up, you can reduce the pressure setting. Likewise, if you only tend to pull the trigger halfway and the brakes are not effective enough, increase the pressure setting. If you want to ensure you have the full range of braking force, then target a pressure setting where wheel lock happens in the last 10 to 15% of trigger or pedal movement. This gives you a higher resolution. Then you will be able to dial in just the right amount of brake for the situation. You can also get more information on how to best apply brake pressure and be smooth with your inputs in the Keys to Speed course here at Gallium Racing School. In the next and final video of this section, we talk about differentials.